Welcome to IT Handy Guide tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to install PhpMyAdmin and configure PhpMyAdmin. Firstly, you have to Google PhpAdmin for Windows. So you copy this word and try to Google this word, PhpMyAdmin for Windows. And the first one, you can download the PhpMyAdmin. You can click download over here. You will see all the version. So the latest version is 5.2 and the previous version is 4.9. In this case, I'm going to download the 5.2 version. And over here we have a all language GZ, all language XY. So I can install this one. This one means all language. Okay. So in here you can just download the zip file and press save. Okay. So that's it. This is how you download the PhpMyAdmin. Okay, after you done that, you go to your computer, and this is my PhpMyAdmin. Okay, this is PhpMyAdmin. So this is the latest version, and this is the previous version. In this case, I'm going to install the previous version because in the later tutorial, I'm going to show you how to update the version of PhpMyAdmin. So in this case, I'm going to install 5.1.4. Okay, so how can I install PhpMyAdmin? I have to go to HT document. Okay, I have to go to HT document and copy to here. Okay, copy to here. Let me double check. Yeah, I have to copy to HT document. So in this case, I need to go to C drive, Apache, and HT document, which is over here. Then I can copy this zip file over here, right click and zip, extract to PhpMyAdmin 5.1.4. Okay, so I just unzip the PhpMyAdmin over here, and then I need to change the file name to PhpMyAdmin. Sorry, the folder name. So over here, okay, the previous one, I changed this name to PhpMyAdmin. Control X cut to Apache HT document. So I can delete this one, just leave this one. Okay, so this is my PhpMyAdmin. If you want to check the version, you can go to PhpMyAdmin, then check the version, which is 5.2. Sorry, 5.1.4. See, this is 5.1.4. So this is the version. You can check by readme. Then you have to copy the config.sample.ini.php into this one. At the moment, by default, they didn't have the configuration file. So they only have the template, like sample template for the PhpMyAdmin configuration file. So you need to copy this one and change the name to this. Just delete the sample. That's it. So this is my this is the PhpMyAdmin configuration file. All right. So next one, you have to log into PhpMyAdmin. So type localhost. When you type the localhost, it will connect to the this page. Let me show you. When you type localhost, it will go to Apache HT document and search. There's a index.php file. So this is the home page. So when you see this is actually come from index.php. It's just the same as you type this. Okay, so in this case, you need to go to PhpMyAdmin, this folder. So you have to go to like this. Let me show you. You have to go to this folder. So you type this. Then it will go to PhpMyAdmin, this folder, and search this index.php. So when you come in here, it is same as you come in here. All right, they are all the same. Okay. Alright, so in this case, I'm going to log in. So my username is root, password is root. So I click go. So I have just the login. And at the moment, I have a few database. Okay, so if you open the workbench, go to the schema, you will not be able to see the information schema and the performance schema. Okay, but if you go to command line client, sorry, the first one, RRT, the password, and type show databases, then it will show the information schema and the performance schema, but it will not show in a workbench. Okay, but if you can, but you still can see these two database in a PhpMyAdmin, but don't do anything in here. Okay, don't do any changes in here. And Sakila and Word, this is the sample database. I think this is for the system purpose. I'm not sure about this one. This one is the database for MySQL, and this is the database I've just created before. Okay. So at the moment, after you log in, you will be able to see all the database, and I need to install a database for PhpMyAdmin in order to have in order to have all the function. So where is the database? You need to go to SQL folder, and you need to import this SQL. So you need to go to new and click import, choose the file, go to this folder, select create tables, and you need to press go. So after you install the SQL, after you import the SQL, it will have the PhpMyAdmin database. So this database is for PhpMyAdmin. Okay, you need to have this database in order to have all the functions. So I have just installed this database, and then I need to configure PhpMyAdmin. So over here, I need to open this file. I need to open this file, which is this one. This is the config.inc.php. This is the PhpMyAdmin configuration file. I need to open this. Okay, so this is the file I have just opened, and what I have to do is to uncomment all of this. The simplest way is to search this word. So I press Ctrl F. I try to search this word and try to replace this. The first two slash is for comment, so I try to uncomment everything. So next, replace, like this. Okay, so what I have done is I uncomment all of this, and that's it. So what next? So I come back to PhpMyAdmin. Over here, it will display a lot of error message. Okay, so look at first two. That say access denied PMA localhost. See, access denied PMA localhost. I need to using a password, and the controller for the connection for controller as defined in your configuration fail. What does that mean? Okay. In here, we have a user is called PNA. The password is PNA pass. But if you go to new user account, there is no user is called PNA. Therefore, you have to create a new user. Okay, this user name is PNA, and the password is PNA pass. And allow every host. Okay, then you check all. That means you give all the permission and press go. So now I have a PNA user. So I come back to PhpMyAdmin. Okay, your server is running with the default value with the controller and the password, and it's open to intrusion. You really should fix the security weakness by changing the password of the controller PNA. Okay, because this is the default password, so the system recommends you don't use the default password. So I'm going to change the password to PNA. Of course, you shouldn't use PNA as a password. You should use like something more stronger. Okay, you should use something more stronger, some password more stronger. But I just use PNA just for my convenience. So I'm going to change here. I'm going to change the password to PNA, and I also come back to here, user account, click PMA, change the password to PMA, go. Alright, so in this case, I come back to the home page, and I only have one more. Okay, I only have one more error message. Okay, look at this. This is what I have just done. So now what you can do is I'm going to change the, sorry, let me see again. Okay, I'm over here. So now I'm going to modify the blowfish secret. See, this is the blowfish secret. So where is it? We copy that, Control F. Alright, so here is the blowfish secret. This is the computer that I installed SAMP, and this is the computer that I installed PHP Apache individually. So I'm going to check the SAMP. Go to the C drive, SAMP, and check the PhpMyAdmin, and check the config inc.php. Search the blowfish. So here is the blowfish. In SAMP, the value is XAMPP. So I copy this to this computer. Wait. Okay. So after I've done that, then I can come back to here. Come back to the PhpMyAdmin and come back to the home page. Now I have to log in again. Alright, in this case, what happened is they say the blowfish secret is too short. Okay. However, if you install the latest version, this is the latest version. If you install the latest version, it will tell you it should be 32 byte long. That means you need to give 32 characters. Okay, you need to give 32 characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type XAMPP. There are 5 characters and there are 10 characters. So that will be 10, 20, 30, and 32. So I just type this. There are 32 characters long. So I copy this. If you come back to here, that will tell you you need to have a 32 character long. So I just copy to here. So now I have a 32 characters. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to the home page again and try to log in. So now I don't have any error message. Okay, I don't have any error message right now. Okay, so after you've done everything, make sure you just restart your Apache, restart your MySQL, just for security. Okay, so I'm going to service, restart Apache, and restart MySQL. Won't be long. Okay. So here we are just try to revise the XAMPP. So this is the XAMPP. You can revise by yourself if you like. So I just pass here. 1.2. Okay, 5.3. Still restarting. Okay, in the 5.3, you can check README for your version. And now I can go to MySQL over here. Oh, wait. I can restart MySQL service like this. Alright, if you want to check your version, you can, the easiest way is go to PhpMyAdmin folder. Where is it? Oh, this one. And go to the README. Right click, open it. So the version is 5.1.4. Okay, so this is the simplest way you can check the version. Next one is you have to ensure your Blobfish secret has 32 characters. Here you are. He said you need to have 32 characters, so over here. And you need to uncomment all of this. Okay, you need to uncomment all of this. You need to give a username and password for, you need to give a password for PNA. You need to change the default password for PNA. After you've done that, you need to go to the user account and create a new user. It's called PNA, and make sure your username and password match this username and password. Okay, so that's everything for PhpMyAdmin revise. Let me double check. Yep, that's everything. Okay, there are a few things you should notice. So we have a test user that I have just created before, and I just create another user is called PNA, and root is the default user. These three users don't do anything for that. Okay, these three users don't do anything for that. That is the user was created by MySQL. If you go to SAMP, so this is the same computer. You type localhost open PhpMyAdmin. So over here in a SAMP, we only have, by default, we only have a PNA user and the 3 root user. Be honest with you, these 2 users is not really useful, but this user is very important. So if you go to the configuration file, you need to set out the root user password and username. You need to set out the PNA user, the password and username. Okay, but in the individual machine, you just need to set out the username and password for PNA. That's it. So let me double check. Yeah, that is pretty much everything. Okay, that is everything for PhpMyAdmin. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Have a good day.